What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Limit Hour Gaming Channel. I'm AJ Gills. We are back playing Mirror's Edge Catalyst. I'm pretty much, I'm starting this video like right after I ended the last one, so we're still in the same spot. Now that I think about it, I probably should have gotten closer to where we're going to start this mission. But we're going to keep up with the main storyline. There's some side stuff, but I'll probably tackle that in the next video. That or after this one, if this main mission's short-ish. Jeez, I don't know. Like, tell me sometime. You guys down in the comments. Tell me sometime if I ever seem like really low energy. Like, I don't know. Cause like maybe it's because I'm like doing my best not to like scream into the microphone that I sound low energy. That I just sound like super monotoned on my end. Although maybe it's also because I've said this past videos, I play with earbuds in, so maybe it's just because I'm really hearing myself out of one ear and I'm playing with the other. So who the hell knows? You. While we're doing this little running to this place, I want to ask you guys, I wanted to ask you guys, it's just I don't know, when did you find my channel? How you found my channel? Did somebody recommend you? Have you just been watching for a while? I don't know, what are the other options? I don't know, did you just stumble across it just doing weird, just internet, just search something on YouTube and you find me? Always happy to hear from you guys. I also appreciate feedback. Please, constructive feedback. I don't know. I don't know. I hate it when people on YouTube just sit and they just bitch about when people sitting on people's YouTube channels and they're just all they do is just complain. It's like, oh, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. I mean, like, if I'm not showing you something you want to see, tell me. But I mean, there's a way not to be a dick about it. I don't know. For me, it's just a matter of tone, and I just think a lot of people, I don't know, I think a lot of people go out of their way to be unhappy when they watch YouTubers, and I'm just like, why are you unhappy? Okay, that bugs me. Like, why? Sometimes they won't show when the doors that you can like bash down.
Get out of my sight before I cut you up for stew. Faith, I'm not in the mood. Do you have the blueprint?
No. And I need a favor.
And a new home, from what I hear. Do you also find it mystifying that I keep on giving and get nothing in return?
Please. I need to find a facility called Kingdom. Noah's being held there.
Kingdom. The conglomerate's dirty little secret.
Do you know where it is? I'll run for you. 5 years, no questions asked. 10 years. 20.
You won't live that long. Go to rezoning and dig your way down. That's where you'll find Kingdom.
Thank you.
Plastic?
Finally! Guess what? Isabel Kruger is not Gabriel Kruger's biological daughter.
Called it.
He adopted her. Her real name is Caitlin Connors.
Called it.
Isn't your name Connors too? What if?
It is. I have to talk to her.
But I thought your sister was... Oh. Sorry.
Called it.
Isabel Kruger is your sister, Faith? The plot thickens. I've sent you the approximate location of Kingdom.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Plastic. Faith's friend.
I didn't think Faith had any friends.
She does too. Faith, I'll compare that location with the city's plans. Should have something for you when you've talked to Isabel. I mean, Caitlin.
You'll have access to the full city plans. We should do business sometime. Your debt is growing, Faith. Make sure you're around to repay it. I'm off.
Okay, I like Plastic, just like the way she answered that question. Just her, like, her kind of... I'm gonna say dorky or her kind of, like, ditzy way of answering that question. It's just... I think it adds some charm to her character. I also really like Dogen, you know, like, just that... When you just see him kind of get, like, really somber and quiet like that for that, just that quick second. I don't know, like I think there's, like, he has a lot more depth than a lot of the other main characters in this game. I don't think they've utilized him enough. I also really like his voice actor. Not only do I think he has a really nice voice, I think he's delivering his lines with a subtlety that just has, that really kind of conveys something in the background. But no, again, I'm just gonna keep saying that. I called it. I mean, I'm pretty. I mean, I don't think it was, you know. I'm pretty sure it was obvious that, you know, Kruger's daughter is actually Faith's sister. Although I kind of like how nobody's questioning it. It's, you know, when we. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure Faith already had questions, so I guess. I don't know. I mean, at least, I don't know. I mean, I guess on one hand, I'm sitting here going, well, at least they aren't having her ask those, you know, that dumb, well, it's like, no, that can't be. And when I think she already kind of knows and thought so. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's more realistic, yet at the same time, it's a little on the nose. It kind of loses out on the drama. Yeah, what else is kind of weird to me, though, is, like, you know, you kind of saw that last... When you... come on, what's her name? The crazy lady with Black November. When she, you know, called Faith, you know, by her name, and you saw that little, like, kind of, like, pang of recognition in Isabel's face, you know, it's... that right there. But then when they had that conversation in the last video, I was like, well, why aren't they talking about this? Why is nobody asking questions? Yet somehow Faith was already thinking that maybe that was who it was. I don't know. I think it's a little on the nose, but yeah, it's still being told in a very easy to understand way. Yeah, I wouldn't call it necessarily simplistic. It's just I think it's they're not trying to be too covert and I'd say deep thinking with the story, because I mean there's a lot they could do.
Hey, I'm over here.
I think politically about this with this game, you know, they could be making, you know, you could make some political statements with this concept. But they're not yet. In one hand, I can say I think it's a missed opportunity, but on the other, I'm like, but I think they kind of kept it simple so everyone could understand it. Because I think the first Mirror's Edge was a little roundabout and obtuse and complicated. Although again, I mean that's just how I'm remembering the original Mirror's Edge. So I don't know. I mean, like there's like, there's stuff that I'm not a huge fan with this game, but there's stuff that I really think that they made some interesting decisions that I think a lot of people wouldn't make, and it works, and I give them credit for it. And I know a lot of people would kind of look at me and go, "Well, what's isn't a simple story bad?" I'm like, no, not necessarily. A simple story can be good, as long as it's still enjoyable. The characters are fun, or not. You know what I mean? If the characters are believable, if the writing's good, a simple story can still be enjoyable. It's like why I love action movies. Yeah, or stupid comedies. Yeah, the story's really freaking simple, and there's not like a lot of depth. But still, I mean, the characters are fun, the jokes are good, the writing's good, the acting's fine. And sometimes I don't want something that I have to think deeply about. Sometimes I just want something nice and simple and enjoyable. And that's kind of how I feel like this story's going with. Yeah, it's kind of weird because there are times I'm sitting here going, I really kind of wish that they would have done this, but at the same time, what they're doing works very well. Yeah, I don't know. If I just talked in circles and confused everyone, yeah. Sorry.
She's gone. They took her to the conduit a few minutes ago. Where have you been?
We can't let her die. Don't!
Leave, Faith. I'm gonna send a clear message to Kruger.
Then you'll have to shoot me too.
You be very, very careful with what you say next.
She's not Kruger's daughter. Her name's Caitlin Connors, and she's my sister. And I think you know.
All I know is that the air down here is already killing me. So you might as well get it over with.
Please, Rebecca! Noah's being held in a place called Kingdom. I have to go get him. Is there someplace you can take her topside in the meantime?
We've all had to make hard sacrifices in this struggle, Faith.
I'll give you what you want. You know what I mean.
You have till morning. Don't disappoint me.
Found a way below for you. Waypoint sent. Kuma says you should watch yourself down there. Kingdom sounds like a bad place.
Okay,
If you're going to look for Noah, I'm coming with you. I'll wait for you by the blast door.
I just got done complimenting this game on some of its simplicity, yet right there, when they were talking about, like, where she was all, like, the air down here is already killing me,
tunnels. Speed coverage will be very limited. It's really deep.
I mean, like, that's something that...
The conglomerate is keeping there besides Noah. Your friends call them undesirables, but that can be anyone, right?
I mean, but what I'm trying to get at is, it seems like, well, that's... We haven't heard anything up to this point that, like, the air up top and down low are different. I mean, it makes sense. But at the same time, I don't know. It feels like sometimes the game just doesn't explain stuff very well. It's like you just have to go with it. And I'm not a huge fan of that, but to each his own.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Icarus, I know you care for Noah, but I run better alone. You know that. And I need someone to stay here and look out for my sister. Please, can you do that?
Isabel Kruger is your sister?
Yes. Yes, she is. Please, Icarus. I don't trust Rebecca.
Bring him back.
I will.
All right.
Thanks. See you in a bit. Plastic. There's a huge blast door blocking my way here.
Oh, wait. There.
Wow. You really are the ghost in the machine, Plastic.
Ghost in the Shell. Great anime.
They're using a lot of energy down there. not to mention the data streams. The patterns are similar to the new security hubs. They must be connected somehow. I've been looking more at the reflection blueprint. Some of the underlying algorithms are older than me. They're beautiful.
This is really deep down, Plastic.
That's what I said. The conglomerate obviously wants to keep whatever's down there out of...
Crap. Bad jump. Oh, it's kind of weird because that surface is kind of rounded. Let's see here before. There's more talking. Make sure I have unspent points. I'll take that. That also seems useful. And Disrupt Plus. Disruptor range, increased charge requirement. What's this one? Grid link mapping. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm just goofing around in there.
I'm there. It's huge.
I figured out what those new security hubs are for. They're mirrors for reflection. It's a whole new grid connecting everybody who's ejected.
The more I hear about reflection, the less I like it.
Me too. I've designed an interference scrambler. The reflection signal won't work at my place.
Just like that?
Of course. I just have to calculate the frequency alternator and then...
Plastic?
Yeah, I'm...
Hey, do you hear this? Rebecca is moving Isabella to a safe house above ground. Your sister really can't breathe down here. There's something messed up with her lungs. I'm going with them, but I'm not sure what Rebecca...
Icarus? Icarus, you there? Plastic. I'm on my own.
Oh, okay. I take back what I said earlier. I didn't think I wasn't thinking. Oh, okay. With what? Okay. I thought there would be like an air difference, which that was what that load screen was. Which, yeah, I mean, it would make sense that the air, of course, underground is going to be a little different from up top. Especially, you know, that they probably have, like, purifiers and whatnot. But, no, I didn't think about it because the cutscene that we saw her sister that she thought Kat died in, I remember because, you know, she got trapped in all that tear gas. It probably screwed up her lungs now. Right in the junk. Crap, I missed.
Send an ER team. I haven't been able to get a hold of her. I'm scared.
You should be. I'll talk to some people on the board, but I can't guarantee anything. My pull isn't as strong as it used to be. And your recent endeavors haven't exactly helped, either.
Oh my god, I'm dumb. Here we go. Why do I have to pull that thing down? Sometimes I feel like they're doing that to distract you. which I think is kind of mean.
Faith Connors, I'll be damned.
I've seen you before.
My name is Aline Mera. I was lead scientist on Reflection. But I started asking too many questions, and when you stole the blueprint, Rupert made me a scapegoat.
I don't get it. Reflection is just a new way to connect to the grid. Why is it so damn important to everyone?
Because once you've been injected, the conglomerate will keep track of everything you do. They'll influence your emotions as well. It'll be the end of free thought as we know it. Kruger spent almost 2 decades on this. Ever since you acquired your mother's neural interface algorithms. Babe, you have to get me out of here. There's an emergency release over there.
Wait, what was that about my mother?
Erica? Oh, we were colleagues long ago. It was her research that made Reflection possible. Why are you here?
I'm looking for a runner. His name is Noah.
Yeah, they took him about an hour ago. To interrogation, I think. Look, me and some others have a breakout plan in the works. Will you please help us?
Of course. The emergency release, right? Wait.
There's no time to lose. Look for the emergency release terminal. I'll help you as soon as I'm out of here.
Okay, it's really funny. It's because, you know, I start talking about, you know, it's we're not getting very complex, and now we're starting to run into like the government conspiracy, and now we're running into. Again, I think it's more kind of like a message or like a political statement. Kind of like the whole. You know, once we have this. You know, once we have this like reliance on technology that we have in our. You know, once we have this like reliance on technology that we do have in our society now. Where'd the other guy go? Huh. Although again, I could just be making this like way more complicated than it actually is meant to be. Or maybe putting words in the developer's mouth. Maybe they weren't trying to make some sort of statement. But again, I mean, but I don't know. I mean, that's art, I guess. You know, it's because video games are art. So, you know, it's the whole. You know, it's the whole video games are art thing. You know, it's. But no, I mean, that's the thing with art, you know, I mean, it's open to your interpretations and whatnot, so.
Where is she? Answer me!
I understand your frustration, I really do. Faith does that to people, that's why I love her.
Where is the blueprint?
Well, you can go screw yourself.
He's not responding to the stimulant.
Yes, on a base level, he is aware that the emotions are false. If he had been a regular employee...
Then he is of no further use to us. Activate the termination protocol. We're scuttling the facility. Do it!
Come on. I'll get you out of here. No. No, 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 no. Don't do this. I'm here. I came for you. Faith. He's dead. Kruger did this.
And he'll be able to do it to anyone injected with reflection, including me, unless he's stopped. We're leaving for the Black November base. Come with us. Come on. Go. No, no, you come with.
I'll keep them busy.
All right, one. I like Faith's side tattoo. I just want to be on record saying.
We got it right here.
God. I just want to be on record saying I really like Faith's side tattoo. What was the other thing? And this might be me nitpicking on weird details, but there's something I noticed. Why are the men's heads shaved, but the female scientist, her hair wasn't? Like, you'd think with prisoners... What the... So was I supposed to eliminate all the sharpshooters or not? But no, I mean, again, this might be me just nitpicking on a weird detail that everybody would just look at me going, "Are you kidding me? That's what you're gonna focus on?" Okay, it's those things. But again, you know, I mean, this might be me just kind of like picking on a weird detail, but. I don't know, you'd think if they were shaving all the men's heads for this facility, you'd think they'd do the same thing for a woman. I don't know.
Busted? I'm on my way back up.
Oh, you're okay. Great. What about Noah?
He didn't.
Oh. Several Kruger-Sec teams are moving toward the tunnels above Kingdom Faith, just so you know.
Two, three, and hop, hop. Let's see if we can end this video with a cutscene, keeping the story rolling. I like those like weird compliments when you're like running around there.
I heard. Damn it.
What happened to you?
We were moving your sister topside when all hell broke loose. I screwed up and Kruger's sec injected me with something and just let me go. Your new friend seems to think it's reflection.
Sounds like it.
Which means you have infected.
Come on.
It's not fully active yet. We're perfectly safe for now.
You. What the hell were you thinking, sending those goddamn beacons here? What's to stop Krugersec from raiding us?
I am telling you, the signal can't reach this deep.
Well, it certainly reached her sister as soon as we got topside. Krugersec were on us within minutes. And I lost good people.
You're not the only one.
You were never gonna give me those blueprints, were you? Well, I have other ways to hurt the families. Mark my words. Their lofty towers will not protect them.
Faith, until Reflection is destroyed, we're prisoners here. I may have a way, but I need that blueprint.
Go to my friend Plastic. She has it and you'll be safe there. Icarus can show you the way. Use the tunnels.
What about you? Come on. We should get going. Come on, Doctor.
Doing okay?
Hey kid, take it easy with that. Don't you recognize me?
Why? Please.
You'll be safe in here.
Faith? Hey, come on. I'll take you out of here.
Who the hell was the dude with the scar?
It's time you paid me a visit, don't you think? We have much to discuss. And please accept my condolences regarding Noah. He was a worthy man.
What the hell does that mean? Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. This one, you know, we've got some really cool story in this one. You know, I think the story's finally really kind of coming into its stride after kind of a slow start. But you know, I'm really starting to enjoy these characters, like really starting to kind of like fall in love with them. And for some reason, I really like that doctor already, and I don't know why. It's something about her. I don't know. I don't know. I really love the voice actors and the actresses that are in this game. I think they're doing a fantastic job. But guys, like I said, that's going to end this video. In between videos, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and my website down in the description below. Hit me up down in the comments if you want to talk to me. Tell me what you're liking about the channel, not liking about the channel, what I should change, keep you coming back. Tell me who you are, where you're from. Always happy to talk to you guys about whatever the hell you want. Always happy to. And other than that, if you're enjoying the videos, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, stay up to date, everything that's going on this channel. Don't just watch this series. You know, I got a bunch of active series right now, a bunch of finished series, and a bunch of series coming up later in the month. You know, we're going to have some more video game fun. But guys, until next time, I'm AJ Gels. This is the Umph Hour Gaming Channel. Everybody, thanks so much for watching. I'm out.